Hello, welcome back. This is A from High Five Sci-Fi Tarot. This is your Virgo, September 2021. Sun, Moon, Rising sign, and Venus for the sign of Virgo. Happy birthday, dear Virgo. I will continue my spells. As I shuffle, we'll be using 3 decks today, and if you would want to see the decks used as well as the continuation of this reading for one more oracle guidance card, please head on to the link in the description box below. You will be redirected through the blog. You could see there the continuation of this reading. I will be using Soul Journey Oracle. I love that deck because it is very universal, and whether or not you can resonate well with the card, it's something that you could pick up a lesson, an insight from any of those cards. Anyway, and you could also shuffle this deck there. You could make your own 3-card spread. It's unlimited shuffle and it's for free. You could shuffle all you want, but I strongly recommend to just do it once so that you will not be getting mixed messages. Don't shuffle it just so shuffle it all the time until you get the message that you would want to hear. Sometimes we need to hear the messages that we don't like to hear so that we could be guided to the right path. Okay. Losing that clarity. Are you torn, Virgo? This could be you, but I strongly feel that this is you. Earth sign. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You are very much feeling imbalanced. You don't know what to do, uncertain, or losing that clarity about a major you need to sit down and go within. Perhaps you have been thinking you're thinking too much, very Virgo, thinking too much and forgetting about your intuitive side, forgetting about connecting with your intuitive self, or perhaps there's a major decision that you have made but you rejected that niggle, that nudge from the universe. Somebody may have, you know that I was raised by a Catholic, I have a Catholic upbringing, and before I came into tarot and Reiki, I didn't know also how to connect to my intuition, and that voice inside your head, we call that in Catholic school as a conscience. But right now that I am into intuitive work and in energy healing, that voice, that niggle, is your intuition. That is your, I could confidently say that that is your intuition, because that is how I work with Reiki energy healing, and in tarot reading. That voice that I hear, that is what I ooh, okay, I would accept those 4 cards for Virgo. You could be in a relationship, and this could be a soulmate relationship, but perhaps you can't accept the fact that it's slowly falling apart. It's slowly losing its grounding, and perhaps you have outgrown each other. You need some healing space. Perhaps there is that niggle, there is that nudge that tells you to rest your mind, rest your soul, dear Virgo, because you are not listening to it. You keep on thinking about it, but not actually connecting with your intuitive self. And waiting for the fruits of your labor. Did you just do something for, I don't know, did you just You came prepared. This is what I am getting. You may be in a battle right now, but somewhere along the road you feel like, is this the right thing that I'm doing? Is this the right thing to do? Or perhaps you are still in the process of healing from a breakup, but definitely you have here the Tower here. Something is changing, something is shifting, something will, it's breaking down. But I always see the Tower as something nice, because something that is not built on a solid foundation will soon fall down. It's like London Bridge. Oh, you could be living in London. Something is falling down, something is falling apart, and it falls apart, or it's falling apart because it's meant to be. And when everything else falls to the ground, it's a chance for a new life, something new, start a new chapter. That is the message of that one. You could be living with rose-colored glasses, but right now there could be somebody around you who is asserting their boundaries, but this could also be you, not gender specific. But the Queen of Swords energy is somebody who is asserting their ground, setting healthy boundaries, and perhaps being forthright and saying things with class and sass. This could be you, but this could also be the person that you are dealing with. But I strongly feel that this is you asserting your power, standing your ground, telling people that that is where you stand, this is enough. However, the High Priestess here is showing that there seems to be a lack of clarity around you. Perhaps what you are asserting towards your person, you could be breaking up with somebody right now. I am not sure, but you could also be, because you have here the Tower, this person could be somebody so special, so could be your soulmate, but you just keep on living in rose-colored glasses with them. And it's not right for you. It's not healthy for you. That is what I am getting. And perhaps it's enough. You are telling yourself it's enough. It's time to move forward. It's time to do this. But you are still thinking it through. You are confident and you know that it's time to go, but you are still being that Virgo, overthinking overthinking. You have decided on it, but you're still thinking it through. You know, that kind of moment of OCD wherein you're thinking, okay, I have decided this, I would do this, but okay, I would spend another day thinking about it. Is it right? Blah blah blah. Be patient with yourself. That is what I am getting here. Don't do things out of hasty it's all about this. Be patient with yourself and trust that niggle, trust that voice inside your head. No, you are not crazy. If you know that is the right thing to do and that is the thing that would be healthy for you, even if you struggle going back and forth about the decision, that's okay. Just be patient with yourself, and the fruits of your labor would soon come into your midst. Okay, wait. Let us shuffle for the person you are dealing with. Oh, this is you. You could be this person, but just please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you, sending you communication. The person you're dealing with would want to talk to you, would want to send you a message, but they'd rather, for their sanity, they'd rather keep their distance. Keep their distance and isolate themselves from you. One more card, please, for the person Virgo is dealing with. Okay. person you're dealing with, as I have mentioned, could also be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because you have there the Ace of Coins or the Ace of Pentacles, but it is in reverse. They are very reluctant. Perhaps they would want to send you a message, they would want to go be with you, but they are very reluctant to do that. And perhaps they have learned their lesson because you are very stubborn. And this is what I'm getting as the strongest card in them. They are very much into a manifesting space. They may have outgrown you, but they still care about you. They are it's like they are backing off. They are backing off and going into their cave, isolating themselves from you, but it's not something that they really want to do. That is what I am getting. Perhaps they are creating that boundary between they're setting a healthy boundary between you and them, but it's not something that they would tell you, or it's not something that they would they're not making those brave choices. They would rather hide, like the hermit, the bear here, hibernate. They would rather hibernate to a point that they are isolating themselves. But this could also be you. I could also feel that this is you, because the hermit card is a Virgo card. You could be this person, very risk averse, very fearful, not wanting to take on a leap of faith, take on new opportunities, or perhaps have missed new opportunities, but they have already transcended their past energy or their past failures, to a point that they are ready to talk now. They are ready to communicate. It's either that they are setting those healthy boundaries and they are stepping away from you right now, or they are mustering the courage to say it to you how much they feel, or profess their feelings, or tell you how they feel. That is what I am getting. I'm seeing two scenarios from this person's card. Isolation, lacking the courage, missed opportunities, and not wanting to feeling risk averse, not wanting to take a leap of faith. They'd rather isolate and be shy, and then clam up inside their shell and hide. But it's quite contradictory, because I strongly feel that this energy is more vibrant, more communicative, and ready to make things happen, ready to go the distance. But at the same time, perhaps that is what they are struggling with right now. This could be you struggling with putting themselves out there, and at the same time they are inherently very shy individuals, or they would rather hide. They would rather hide and isolate themselves, embarrassed to speak their mind. But right now they are overcoming that, and perhaps they are having that courage to speak to you, sending you a message, communication, throwing it out to the universe, manifesting whatever it is that they want in their life right now. They are also a creative individual, very imaginative, but they feed their anxiety. They are very fearful to take that leap of faith. Perhaps they are fearful to profess or to confess their feelings towards you, and you, on the other hand, something is changing around you, something new is coming, but just take what resonates. If this is the person you're dealing with, they lack the clarity to make that decision. but something is falling apart around them. Something is changing around them. They may have broken up with a long-term partner, or this could also be you. They are coming out of their shells, and perhaps they would know that you are starting a new chapter in your life, and perhaps they are coming to get you. No, I'm not saying that you're a damsel in distress. What I am saying is that perhaps their decision to move forward and muster the courage to tell you how they feel has nothing to do with your... I don't feel like they know any update from you, or that they are it's not like you are in a constant communication. I don't feel like you are communicating with each other regularly. They don't know what's happening in your life right now, but whatever it is, they don't really that doesn't really influence how they intend to go or to move towards you. I don't know, to communicate with you. What does Virgo needs to know? Ew. Inner child. Enjoy, Virgo. Sometimes Virgo, most tarot readers refer to the Virgo born individuals as somebody who doesn't know how to have fun. So perhaps this is a call for you to enjoy that moment, to connect with your inner child, connect with nature, connect with that flower spirit like Tinkerbell. Nurture that friendship that you have made with this person. I strongly feel that you have already met each other. Perhaps you are still friends. Nurture that friendship, that the joy of life. What brings you joy? I always ask that question regardless of the card that pops up. What brings you joy, dear Virgo? Know what brings you joy and keep that playfulness in your heart. That is the message of this card, this flower spirit. The flower spirit is inviting you to get in touch with your inner child, because as this card show, it's not that you don't have it. Of course, we all have our inner child, but you have built your walls perhaps so high to a point that I've learned from a psychotherapist, and he refers to that as an astronaut suit. When we were younger, we are conditioned to put on a suit so that we could be protected and we could feel safe around the world around us. But as we put on those suits or those walls, we bring those walls up, we tend to lose that connection with somebody, or we lose that playfulness that we have in our heart. So that is what the universe is encouraging you to do right now. Don't forget about your inner child and connect with your inner child and be playful. So enjoy life as it hits you. Enjoy the process, just like what I have mentioned in, I think that was Libra's reading. Okay, I guess I would have to leave it at that. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle guidance card, and you could shuffle this deck there. You can do your own 3-card spread, and you could also see the decks used there. So thank you for being here, and please subscribe if you would want to be updated with more readings such as this, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.